How can you tell if a car's speeding? Would you just guess?
Oh no, we don't guess. I have several methods open to me. I have a speed gun, I have fixed cameras at the side of the road, and we have a time and distance computer.
To calculate the speed of a car, Tom needs two measurements: a distance the car has travelled and the time it took to cover that distance. Tom can use the computer to measure the distance between these markings on the road and the markings under the shadow of the bridge. And then all he has to do is time how long it takes a car to travel between the two marks. Dividing the distance by the time gives him the car's speed.
Okay, we're going to measure the distance now, Femi, between the paint marks on the road and the shadow of the railway bridge.
Okay.
So if you start the orange button there when we come to the marks and turn it off when we come to the shadow of the bridge.
Alright, so this computer is a bit like a measuring wheel then?
That's right, it's just measuring the distance. Here we are, start it now.
Started.
Okay, get ready, and as soon as I tell you, turn it off. Turn it off now.
Okay.
There we are, and that distance is 105.
Excellent.
The police have found that this sort of distance, 0.105 of a mile, about a tenth of a mile, is long enough to give them an accurate indication of a car's average speed. Now all we have to do is park up and wait for a likely candidate.
We've put in 105, which is the distance measurement, and now on this side we're going to use the stopwatch side of it, and we're going to time the vehicles travelling between the white paint marks and the bridge.
Black car in the outside lane. I don't think it's going that fast. Let's see.
No, nor do I.
Here we go.
The shadow, that's it.
Now to get the speed, all I have to do is divide the distance by the time the car takes to cover it. Luckily, the computer does that for me.
49.93.
Oh, you were lucky.
Just within the limit by 0.7 of a mile an
You
hour.
were lucky.
Another way Tom can measure speed is by using roadside cameras, which are triggered by cars going too fast, and the double flash and the markings on the road are a clue to how they work.
Each site has calibration marks laid on the road surface that are 2 metres apart. Now, when a car comes along and triggers the camera and has a photograph taken, it automatically takes a second photograph half a second later. Now, all we do is put our finger on the mark there where the back wheel is, move on to the second photograph, and count how many squares the vehicle has travelled in that half second.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, they're 2 metres apart, is that right? So that means in half a second that car has travelled 10 metres.
That's correct. And then we look on the chart behind us and we see that metres travelled 10 and half a second equates to 44.7 miles an hour. Now that's nearly 45 miles an hour, and we will send this motorist a notice of intended prosecution.